Good morning. It's Cozy Sunday, which means getting things done like writing and drawing. And so I thought I'd take you all along with me today for a Cozy Sunday to get some creative work done. I started the day making a banana cold foam cold brew from home, and it actually came out really good. I'm really proud of it. Have to start the day with like a little cute sweet drink. My you can't really tell from this angle, but it's a bit of a mess, so I think we're gonna do like a little cleanup so that the state of mind is fresh and ready and feeling creative. I don't know, do you feel like your station, your area has to be clean for you to work and be creative, or are you the type that just loves like the chaos all over your desk? I need my slate kind of clear, especially now that I have this giant tablet that barely fits on my desk. So need to have a clear desk no matter what. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's finish my kind of like second round draft of part 2, and then we'll try to get, I don't know if we'll get an illustration done, but let's see how far we can get it. Like maybe we can get it to at least like flat colors. So yeah, let's do it. Unsolicited critter footage dump. I'm not really sure how much to share in these videos or not, and that's okay because I'm trying to like reach others and make community, be part of a community, but this is also a visual diary for myself, and these are the types of videos and memories that bring me joy. I want to record my journey as an author and artist who draws, and part of that journey is the everyday and romanticizing the everyday of our life. So if you're still here, awesome. You don't have to to future me, yeah, we've had some really great moments and a lot of special times, so keep watching. So for those of you still here, I'm glad you're still here. I haven't really talked too much about my novel, and so I wanted to maybe spend this time talking a little bit about what has inspired me, and why I'm here, and I guess less about the plot and characters for this video, but more about how I got started. So I actually was going through a rough time that involved losing someone important to me, and I was in college, and I was in a class taking History of China was the name of the class, I think. So pretty massive amount of material to try and fit into a single course. But my professor, girl, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing in any of these videos. So my professor actually spent maybe like 2 minutes when we were in the period of talking about the Ming Dynasty, and she spent about 2 minutes talking about Zheng He's treasure ships. And I was like, what is this? I don't know anything. I didn't know anything about Chinese history. First of all, the first time I went abroad was as an English language volunteer over the summer, and I chose China because I literally just couldn't think of anywhere further to go in the particular program I was doing, and I wanted the first time I went abroad to be just somewhere I might never go again. I wasn't travel, and my family is not travelers, so I ended up in China. And so when I came back, I was like, wow, this is so cool. Like, I want to learn more about the country, and that's why I ended up in that history class. So we were talking about the treasure ships, and this was a real intense moment of like healing in my life, because of this like very sudden loss. And I was just thinking about, like, oh my gosh, if we were, in some kind of like anime or action movie, like, I feel like I just kind of envisioned us in this world on these like ships. Like, oh yeah, that's what we wanted to do, was like travel the world, and that's what like these ships were doing. And I don't know, the idea just sprang from there. Like, just 2 minutes in a history class, and the idea stayed in my head for 10 years, just slowly building in my mind. And I want to preface that I'm incredibly lucky and grateful to have so many amazing women in my life, women who've raised me, women I've come to be friends with. And I recently was again in an education program doing my master's, and I was sitting at my kitchen table with my roommate, and I just told her, like, oh, I have this story in my head. I've never told like anyone this, really. And okay, so she was like, oh my gosh, tell me more, and like was actually excited. And it was the first moment that I thought, oh, like other people would want to know about this. Like, I've been drawing and like thinking, and it's just been such an internal project. I just, my mind was blown. Someone else would want to know about this. Yeah. Do with that what you will. But that's how it got started. This is actually a really long story, so I gave a very large synopsis, and it made me realize that I want to tell this story, so I'm going to think more on it. Sorry for that abrupt ending. And also, change of pace. Should I be drawing on my XP pen? Yes. Should I be writing, editing? Yes. Having a cozy afternoon also means being with people I love. And meaning me and my husband, decided to go get burgers. So that's what we did. And we just kind of like got out, got something to eat, talked, chatted, and had a phenomenal meal. We both are working like really hard and long weekdays, so while the weekends I'd love to spend all my time creating, we spend a lot of it together, and we need to spend that time with each other. So I'm really grateful to have my husband and to have each other and like, get into stuff, especially getting into a new city and exploring some of the, yeah, that was a strong one, exploring some of the different places and restaurants, breweries, parks, all kinds of stuff to do in a new city. And I'm really lucky to have someone to share that with, and I'm really lucky to have the person that I do have to share that with. If you're watching this, I love you, babe. So that was a little detour. Just a little detour. So now we're back, and I'm actually feeling more like writing than drawing. So I'm going to write now and then draw after. So let's do it. So before I get to writing, I like to kind of first read through the last few things I've written, and then like actually in the document, and then I usually take a look and see if I've taken some notes down throughout the last couple of days, because my journal goes pretty much everywhere with me, and if an idea comes to me, I jot it down real quick. So first I do those things, and then I can open up Spotify and play some like vibey music, which almost exclusively, at least recently, the majority of the music I've been writing to has been like Game of Thrones soundtrack, or like Legend of Korra soundtrack, and then The Crown, like the TV series, that soundtrack has some bangers. And then there'll be like other little things, Kingdom of Heaven soundtrack, and then other like random songs that just feel like the right vibe. So yeah, gonna play some of those songs and just try to like get in the mode and get to writing. So let's do it.